Hey, it's overtime with Pastor Brian here at the Sweet Home Evangelical Church. Sunday morning, I talked about focus and how sometimes it's difficult to focus. I've got my glasses here. I've got several different kinds of glasses. I got computer glasses that help with that. I got reading glasses because these don't help a lot. I can read, but it doesn't help when I just sit down and read a book. I've got sunglasses for outside where I can, have sunglasses, but I can also read outside too. And because I can't see anything when it's right up front here, it's kind of a blurry mess. My wife, she's completely the opposite. If she needs to see something, she takes her glasses off and puts it right up in front of her face. And then if she wants to show me something, she puts it right up here, and I can't even see it, even with these glasses on. And it's we understand those difficulties and those times where it's tough to focus, and it's tough to focus without your glasses or with the wrong glasses. It's tough to focus when you're a kid in school and it's summertime's almost here. It's difficult to focus when you have so many things going on. Sometimes it's difficult to focus in church and the preacher's going on and you aren't quite getting what he's talking about. And in Matthew chapter 17, there was this amazing event. And at the end of all of this, Peter, James, and John, they saw Jesus, and they were able to see Jesus. And in the midst of events, good or bad, we need to see Jesus. We talked about the transfiguration on Sunday, and on the Mount of Transfiguration. We don't really know where that took place. They say the traditional site is Mount Tabor there in Israel. However, some scholars say no, it wasn't there. Earlier, they were at Caesarea Philippi, which is north and a bit east of the Sea of Galilee. But right there in chapter 17, it says 6 days later. So, some scholars think, well, they were at Mount Hermon, which is right there near Caesarea Philippi, but 6 days later, they could have been anywhere at this point. And we don't really know. The traditional site is Mount Tabor, where Jesus is up on the mountain, and we see a bit of this Shekinah glory of God that comes upon Jesus or shines through Jesus, and I'm not entirely sure how all this works. And then Moses and Elijah were there with him. We don't even, how did we know this was Moses and Elijah? Did Jesus tell the guys later? Oh, by the way, that was Moses and Elijah. I don't know, because Peter knew it, and so he starts saying, hey, we need to build 3 shelters here. Did they have name tags? Hello, my name is Moses, my name is Elijah. But Jesus is joined by these two guys who did not die a normal death. If you remember back in First Kings, Second Kings, right there at the beginning of the book of Second Kings, there's the story of Elijah, and Elijah's time is ready to come, and Elijah's, the end is coming. And Elisha goes with him, and this chariot of fire comes down, and he hops on it and heads off to heaven. Moses, he goes up on to a mountain to look over into the promised land, and he doesn't come down. And I don't know if God took him with the chariot of fire, or it said that God buried him, which we don't quite know what that means. And these guys, they were also very integral parts of the Jewish history. And there they are with Jesus as Jesus is transformed. And there is this amazing event where we see the glory of Jesus. I talked about, this a couple weeks ago. We talked about the cross and the crown. Remember, we talked about this where Jesus had to endure the cross before the crown. And we do too. Jesus called us to take up our cross and follow him. And Peter said, no, you don't need to do the cross. Just go skip straight to the crown. And the cross, we think of the Mount Calvary there in Jerusalem where Jesus was crucified. Yet on this Mount of Transfiguration, we see the glory of God shining through Jesus. He wasn't just some nice teacher with some good ideas. He wasn't just some miracle man who helped some people and fed some people. He was God. He is God. And we may not understand it all, but that's how life goes. Life is like that. We don't understand everything that's going on in this world. This world has been getting a little bit more strange every now and then, and just the past few years, I don't understand this world. But what I do know is I need to fix my eyes on Jesus. It talks about that over and over in the scriptures. In Hebrews chapter 12, it talks about fixing our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. And that's what we need to do this week. Hey, I hope you're doing well. We'll see you this coming Sunday where we kind of continue on from Transfiguration and what happens when we come down from that mountaintop experience. Hey, Lord bless you. Have a great week. Bye-bye.